Here we are at the main entranceway to my garden compound where the raised beds are. They're 27 inches tall, which is a humongous amount of dirt in there. We are using hugelkultur in the bottom. Wanted to show you the hops this year. They've really come in nicely, and we have been harvesting already, and we dry those hops blossoms to use for as a sleep aid and tea. Catnip's going nuts, but really what I really wanted to show you were the American groundnuts. American groundnut was one of the staple crops for the Native Americans in this area. My husband has strong Native American heritage, so when we moved here a number of years ago, 2014, we began planting native food crops. I'm going to go in a little closer and show you the leaf construction here. And no, that's not poison ivy, for those of you who are freaking out at the leaf construction. Not poison ivy. We're going to start harvesting soon. Look at that. It should start to bloom soon as well. And I'll do an update and let you all know what they taste like. Sweet potato, we eat the leaves and stir fries. They're really quite nice. And it's been kind of a disappointing year here. This whole area was planted in squash, and I use IPM and natural methods of control, which have worked until this year. Yeah, and look what happened to the squash. Absolutely no crops. And this is in soils that we actually made ourselves, so there's no excuse of, having old soil where the bugs have been hatching. We did add this device because we had a rodent problem out here. You hear the chickens in the background. The rodents were eating our hops last year and other vegetables, and now we don't see them at all. We had a resident copperhead snake that used to stay right there. We saw her this spring, but I haven't seen her since. Just real quickly, I know the videos are getting long. This is burdock, edible burdock, and I'll include some still photos of the bird baths that we're making, and we're in the process of making fountains, which is 3 of these paired with water that'll flow through them. But we planted this last fall in the greenhouse, and this spring we put them in the ground or in the raised bed, and they will be harvested this fall for what the Japanese call gobi. Extremely good for you. Google medicinal properties of burdock, B-U-R-D-O-C-K, and I think you'll be amazed. It's easy to grow. If you do plant it, do not let it go to bloom, because if you do, the seeds are viable for 80 years. And you'll have them everywhere. Everywhere. Okay. I'll make it over to my meditation center that used to be a greenhouse until the county made us take it down. I'm going to go sit and look at my garden and watch the hummingbirds. Have a good day.